8 harshest truths about women that most men learn too late. This is my most popular article on medium.com, where I'm a former #1 dating writer. So if you want to follow me on that website, I'll leave a link in the description. But let's get straight into it. Number 1, women will act based on how men present themselves. Women will have one-night stands with some men, but make others wait for months. Why is that? The answer is, it's based on what they perceive that the men they like want from them. If you're acting like a nice guy who wants a pure and innocent girlfriend, then that's how a woman that likes you is going to present herself, as a pure and innocent girlfriend material woman. But if you act like a bit of a bad boy, a bit of a player who just wants to have a good time and isn't judgmental about women who jump into bed with people quickly because he knows it happens, then that's how she's gonna present herself. Women enjoy sex just as much as men. They just need to be more careful about being judged, because that has bad social consequences for them. If you're looking to jump into bed with women more quickly, you need to start acting like the kind of bad boy player who understands that women enjoy sex. Number 2, women will take advantage of weak men. Back in prehistoric times, women could not date weak men because themselves and their family would be in danger if they couldn't trust their man to look after them. We live in safer times now, but women inherently still do not trust weak men to look after them. That's why so-called beta males never get the girl. With that said, modern women will take advantage of weak men for their own benefit. A 2017 Foodie Call study found that 1 in 3 women use Tinder to get men to buy them takeaway food. Most likely, there are just as many women using nice guys to earn free drinks at the club, or just to be their friends and their emotional tampon. The point of these first 2 tips is that if you want to be the nice guy who buys girls dinners, go ahead and be that, and they will let you. If you want to be the player who sleeps with a lot of women without a lot of effort, go ahead and be that, and they will let you. Number 3, women want men to be loyal, but only if they're attractive. The problem is, the so-called nice guy, he makes the mistake of showing loyalty before he's done anything to show that he's attractive. Straight out of the gate, he's generous with his time, words, and attention. He'll treat her like the perfect princess and act like the perfect boyfriend from the very first interaction. The problem is, these women, they know they haven't done anything to earn this loyalty and this attention and these resources, so they don't respect the nice guy for that reason. And he even comes across to them as needy, desperate, and creepy. This is why we encourage men to pursue many different women while they're still single. This is the best way to stop you from simping for one woman and scaring her away. It also gives women the space to chase you. When a man is difficult to tie down into a relationship, he appears more valuable in a woman's eyes. In fact, everything in life, its value is based on how easy or difficult it is to obtain. Number 4, women will test men like crazy. It's possible for any man to act like a confident alpha male with a few drinks inside him. Maybe he's gonna lie about his job and his lifestyle while he's at it. That's why women feel the need to throw little tests at men when they're first meeting them. These may come in the form of small jabs at his confidence, acting a little bit bratty. Whatever it is, it's your job as a man to stay strong and secure in your confident frame. Deep down, women are hoping that you're not going to be moved emotionally by their test, because that's your way of showing them that you are deep inside the confident man that she desires. We have a full guide on how to pass what we call these little shit tests that women give you, and you're going to find a link for that up here in the ticket and in the description. Number 5, women make romantic decisions based on emotions, not logic. Have you ever been dumped by a woman because she didn't feel the spark? Maybe you know a woman who's dating an awful man because there's just something about him. That's because women make romantic decisions based on emotions, not logic. There are a lot of logically attractive qualities that a man could have. He could be tall, he could be handsome, he could be rich, he could be popular. But if a woman just doesn't feel that emotional spark, you will find that she loses interest in him because women follow their emotions. This is why we have created this entire channel based on game. Game is essentially the principle of sparking a woman's emotions to make her feel a certain way, comfortable and excited to be around you. And of course, that often leads to romance. It's the guys who understand this who attract the most women because they make the most of their logically attractive qualities, but then they learn how to attract women using their emotions. Number 6, women thrive off attention and validation. From a young age, they receive so much validation and special treatment based on how they look. That's why it's a great strategy if you want to stand out, is to not validate them for their appearance. If you walk up to a girl and say, wow, you're beautiful, you're immediately going to be categorized as like the next normal guy who thinks that. At the same time, some insecure women, they rely on this validation so much that when a great guy doesn't give it to them, they need to chase that validation from him. True players know this. They know that making women chase validation is the great way to get them hooked. And that's why you see so many women chasing bad boys and ignoring the nice guys who leave so many lovely compliments on their Instagram. 7, women give awful dating advice. If you ever ask a woman for dating advice, she's probably gonna say something along the lines of, just show her how much you care, be nice to her, be yourself. This is the kind of nice guy advice that is endlessly served up by traditional mainstream media as well, despite being endlessly proven not to work. So why do women give this kind of advice? Well, it could be that they're embarrassed to admit what truly turns them on because it is seen as a bit politically incorrect. But it could also be that they logically do not see themselves dating a normal, average guy. So they default to giving the advice what they would want from someone who they're already attracted to. What would they want Brad Pitt to do? Either way, make sure you're not asking your female friends for dating advice. Instead, subscribe to the Game Global channel where we give you real dating advice based on what's actually proven to work in the real world. 8, women have no empathy for average men. There's a popular manosphere quote. It says, women don't care about your struggles. They just wait at the finish line and pick the winners. It's difficult being a man in this modern era. We're served up rubbish dating advice by mainstream media. Women don't care. They just want you to work it out and they're going to pick the best men available. It's no good crying about how difficult it is to be a man. Showing these types of insecurities is just going to make women even less attracted to you. Your only real option is to level up or to give up on dating altogether. I hope you choose the former. We've got all the advice you could possibly need here on the Game Global channel. So I'm going to ask you one last time to like the video and subscribe for more politically incorrect dating advice that actually works in the real world. I've got a whole book based on how I learned to attract women in real life using my personality, not having to use these dating apps. That's called Offline Dating. You can take a look. There's a link for that in the description as well. Other than that, my name's Joe. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll speak to you real soon.